Hi loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Mara here. If this is your first time, thank you for coming back. If you're returning, you already know, thank you. In today's video, we're going to be talking side job that will pay you good money as a student in Canada. I will not just be giving you guys these side jobs. I'm also going to be recommending resources that can actually help you get started, and you can check my description box for all of the links. Why is this topic important? It is very important because the laws are changing. I used to be a student, so if this is your first time seeing me, I was a student, but I recently graduated. And as about the time I graduated, the Canada rule kind of changed. We used to be able to work full-time as students for, I think it started in 2022 and stopped in 2024. So since then now, students have gone back to working for 20 hours as a student legally in Canada right now. With some of these jobs that I'm going to be giving you guys, you can make side income, okay, and work extra hours. These jobs will not only help you make money, they are going to help you build extra skill and build connection. Let's jump into it. The first one is freelancing. Guys, stay with me. I know that a lot of immigrants that move to Canada have valuable skills, but maybe not just able to use it yet, just because you still got into Canada. Nobody's willing to hire you without the Canadian experience. You're a student, you cannot work full-time. There's always just a lot of barriers because I was there, okay? But I'm going to tell you guys something that you can do. If you're gifted in writing, if you're gifted in editing, if you're gifted in planning, if you are gifted in recruiting, business administration, there is actually a way to earn money, and that is through freelancing. As a freelancer, editor, writer, you can earn between $25 to $50 per hour. All you need to do is get yourself ready for this opportunity. And what is even great is that you can work from anywhere. So if you have friends that are not in Canada, that are in UK or even in Nigeria, you might as well share this video with them because they are going to find it helpful as well. Now, how do you get started? There are so many platforms that are giving freelancers opportunity to thrive and make money currently. One of them is Upwork. You can build your profile, you can build your portfolio, and you can start applying. You guys, I know that this sounds like impossible, but if you make it your mission that I want to be a freelancer, I want to earn money online, you can actually sit down and come up with a concrete plan, a concrete CV, a concrete portfolio that would land you your job. And trust me when I say that once you land your first job, I always say this, once you land your first job, that first job is always like, it always feels like the hardest part, right? But once you land it, trust me, it's like a smooth sail. You're going to keep getting better at what you're doing, and greater opportunities will keep coming your way. You can also use Fiverr, you can also use LinkedIn to find freelancing opportunities. One major important thing to also keep in mind is that niching down when you're doing freelancing is something that would also help you. You can focus on like academic piece. If you're good with research, you can focus on that. And I'm not here to promote laziness, but there are people also that naturally don't like to do their assignment, they don't like to do certain things by themselves. You can take on that if it's your strength, and you get paid for it. You can focus on blog writing, you can focus on copywriting, editing. There are so many things that you can literally do. Like I did say, I'm going to have the link to all of these platforms in my description box so that you can explore them. Now, the next job that you can do as a student to make extra income is to be a tutor. And this kind of also like connect to what I actually did say earlier. If you're a student and you're good, you know that you know your onion, you know that you're smart, you know that you can teach people, you have flair for teaching, and you are good in certain areas, let's say mathematics and statistics, and people are struggling with it. Like, these are things that people struggle with. You can actually tutor people, and the most amazing thing about this, those hours would not, you can do it in a way that those hours would not count, because if you're tutoring somebody, you can let them know to only pay you in cash or pay you via e-transfer, but it's not like a a wage payment. Do you get? So then nobody says, oh, you are working. You're actually making income, but it doesn't, necessarily connect to you or your hours per the government rule. Some of the ways that you can advertise this is to talk to your fellow students, talk to people that, oh, this is what you do, you tutor. You can also tutor kids, okay? Families hire tutors to tutor their kids and take them on, different courses. And one way you can also do this is to explore the university, the campus boards. Okay, when you go around the campus, you see boards, you see people put their flyers, their pamphlets, I do this, I do that. And trust me, if you keep doing that, people will start coming. And one person recommends you to one person and you deliver a good job, someone is going to recommend you, and you're doing these things on the side. And God willing, if it's something that you truly enjoy, you're going to be making money doing what you love. I do not think that there's a better way to make money than actually making money from what you love doing. Depending on your expertise, you can actually earn $20 to $40 per hour tutoring people. The great thing about it is flexible. You work with your time, you work, in your time. It's flexible. You can make money while you also plan your whole life around it. You can use platforms like TutorOcean to advertise your services as well, social media. And like I did say, check the description box for links to these resources. If you've watched to this point and you're not subscribed, please help me click the subscribe button. It helps the channel grow and also helps people that would need information like this to actually see it. And also do well to like this video and give me a comment in the comment section. For people that own cars, that came to Canada as students and they were able to get a car, you can actually start doing delivery services. You can start delivering things for people. You can start doing DoorDash. You can start doing Skip the Dish. On an average, people earn $25 to $30 per hour doing delivery services. I know people that do this but only do it during the weekends, when you know that a lot of people will be ordering food, and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be your main job. You can actually have a job and you can still do this on the side for that extra income. When I say that these jobs will help you earn money, I don't necessarily mean that they have to be your main source of income. You can have something else that you're doing, but just think of these things as things that you can actually also do on the side to kind of like just earn extra money, because who doesn't want extra money? And this brings me to my next point, which is technical support assistants. You guys, I know that a lot of young people right now have a lot of computer skills. Even people that do not even have computer background have good experiences, maybe working from home or doing whatnot that they did back home, and they're here and they are doing their program. Did you know that you can actually still be a technical support assistant while you're still in school? You can actually do that, and you can do that by going to the library, by going to your university library and submitting your resume and letting them know that, oh, you are skilled at this, that you are still skilled at that, you can be this, you can do that. Just ask questions. Do not close your mouth. Just keep asking people questions. The university environment enjoy hiring students, like for all those part-time positions. And did you also know that any money that you earn working inside the university does not count for that 20 hours that the government had instituted? So now that is your way to earn extra money, because you might be doing other jobs outside which is counting for the 20 hours, and let's say you are getting extra 13 hours, 12 hours inside the university. The government do not care about it. So that is why you should gun for on-campus jobs, on-campus employment, and one of them is to be a technical support assistant. And you can get these jobs from universities. Even labs, even classroom labs need people that can support, be technical analysts or technical support assistants, for their softwares, for the computers. And you can actually land these jobs by just talking to your instructors, talking to your classmates, talking to people. There's always opportunities within the campus, but what I find that opportunities within the campus, if you do not speak, nobody's gonna know you need it. If you do not speak, you might end up not getting that opportunity. So if you do not take anything out of this video, take out the fact that you are not going to close your mouth. If you want to thrive, if you want to land side jobs, if you want to do great things and save money, you're not going to be someone that stays like, you're going to talk, you're going to ask people, you're going to ask questions. And so if you have technical skills, go to your school library, go to your school academic unit. There are now academic programs, projects that schools institute. For example, school might institute a program to work to figure out infrastructure for international students or whatever. Programs like that are just starting up. They might need students that can support to do this and that. explore it. Highlight the technical skills you have and sell it, because you might not know who will buy it. And that brings me to my next point, which is media support. Each university has what we call a media support, and these jobs, like I did say, is within the university, so it does not count for your school hours. They have media support, and I know that a lot of young people right now have interest in media, handling the camera, posting on social media. The schools, your school has a social media presence, and some of them need students. I know a lot of my friends that work in the media, and I did apply once, and they were going to follow up with me, or they followed up with me, but I didn't continue because I already had an online an on-campus employment as at that time. I already had an on-campus employment, so I couldn't follow through with everything. That was why I didn't continue with that media job. So I know people that do that. When they are playing games in school, they handle the camera. Oh my goodness. And they get paid good money, more than way above minimum wage. You can send a DM, construct a DM, use ChatGPT. Oh my goodness, AI is there. Tell ChatGPT to create a very good structured pitch letter for you. You will send it to them. You will find their email. You are in the university. You can always access universities, email. You will know their emails because you just need to Google it. You're already in the university environment. You will see pamphlets everywhere with emails of department, emails of media group, emails of this. You email them, tell them what you're interested in. With ChatGPT, you can construct it to look very good, so that you can attract that. So make sure you are exploring the media, because if you have interest in it, it's actually something you can do on the side to earn good money while you still have your off-campus job. And most of these sports in school happen during like past class hours, right? Sometimes weekends. You get? So it's something that you can do. So do not close your mind to think that the only ways you can find jobs as a student is to go to Indeed, or to go to LinkedIn, or to go to these job platforms. There are so many jobs on campus, but you just have to connect with the right people and talk. That brings me to my next job for students, which is research assistant. And I've been telling you guys all the jobs, and you think maybe she's just saying it. And for research assistant, I was a research assistant as a student, and I earned good money from that job. So if you have passion for research, if you have interest in research, and let's say you don't even want to go into freelancing, you can do research assistant. What do you need to do? How do you need to find research assistant job? When you go for your classes, and this applies to people that are doing their master's degrees, okay? Especially in the research base, okay? I did mine in course base, but I still got it. And how did I get it? Just a professor in the class, he just asked me, do you have interest in this? And I said yes, and he connected me, and I got it. And why? Because this professor, I always related with him so well. I would always answer questions. I would always say things that would make me outstanding in the class. And that was how he picked interest in me. He told me we were many black ladies in the class. We were at least 10 black ladies in the class, but he picked me. He told me, oh, there is this instructor. He's looking for a black person to fill up this gap, whatever. And he sent me her email, and I emailed her, and that was how I got it. Okay, so you have to be vibrant. You have to be able to connect with people. You have to be able to build a relationship. I feel like Canada is a place that you try by building relationships. Okay, so you have to be able to talk. You have to be able to express yourself. You have to be able to answer questions. You have to be able to, show your ability so that people can see through that. If I wasn't showing my abilities in his class, he wouldn't have recommended me, I believe. So, but that is just one way to, do that. And you can even approach them. Instructors, some of them are super nice. You can approach them and be like, oh, professor, I have experience in this. I have done research in this, in development, poverty, whatnot. I have interest in it. Do you know of a project that is currently going on in the university that relates to this area? Or you just have a general knowledge of doing research and you can contribute to research projects. And trust me, some of them are actually looking for research assistants, because it's not easy to do research and they need the help, all the help they can get. So if you're able to open your mouth and not close your mouth, you might actually land yourself a research assistant position that is going to elevate you. It is not just open for people that are doing their master's degree in research. No, even people doing their master's degree in course-based still get research opportunities. People that are undergraduate students still get research opportunities. All you need to do is just communicate, it's just connect with people, it's just search online. There are job platforms online. Each university has their career center, so you can also talk to them and they can guide you in the right path. And the most amazing thing about being a research assistant is that it counts in your CV. My first job that I actually landed, the only Canadian experience I had was that research assistant job that I did in the university. Because every other thing I did was menial jobs as a student. I couldn't add them to get me that position, but that research assistant position was the only Canadian experience I added. So even you being a student, you can also utilize your time as a student to be building experiences. You don't have to wait till you graduate, you now get your dream job and start building your experiences. No, it starts even while you are a student. Like I did say, this job will not only give you money, they will build your skill. They will help you build connection. They will help you build a relationship. They will help you be a better communicator, a better collaborator, and these are the major skills. These are the skills that you would need when you finish your program and you go into the marketplace. If you do not enjoy research, but you still enjoy your academic journey, you are still an academic person, now that brings me to my next point. You can actually be a teaching assistant, and it's easy, like very easy. Pretty much professor, you come to class with the professor. All the teaching assistants I've had in all my courses, I don't even know what they were doing in the class. They just pretty much stay there smiling, giggling. That is it. And they get paid for the hours, right? The professor will probably tell them to mark a script, do this, like the basic things. And you're earning good money. So I do not want you to, limit yourself to think that the only jobs you can do is like outside the university. In fact, as a student, you are more inclined and it will be easier for you to get jobs within the university than outside. And so do not look down on any job. And that will bring me to the end of this video. Do not look down on any job. If you have housing facilities in your universities, you can get housekeeping jobs and they pay good. Not just that they pay good, you get freebies, you get free things, right, within the university. So if you don't take anything out of this video, take the fact that for you to thrive in Canada as a student and land good jobs, side jobs, major jobs, you need to network and connect. I say this a lot, that I am thriving in this country. I don't even know if I am, but I am where I am today because of good connection, because of good relationship. All my job currently, the job that I'm currently doing, I was referred by my academic advisor and my professor, because I didn't know anybody. But because I just built the relationship with them, even outside the classroom, I connect with them. I send them messages, new year, like just those small things that help people, you stay in people's life. They will constantly remember you. They will constantly know you. Each time I message my professor, it's always like, oh, how are you? How is your job? And you tell me if I have a job in the future that I need him to refer me for, he won't. He will. Because you've already seen my steps. You've seen me grow because I'm a good communicator. I'm a good contributor. I make impact. And that is the mindset you should have. If you have this mindset, you begin now to use the resources I'll have in my description box, to use the resources that you've even had yourself. You watched tons of videos, but you never made anything out of them. So if you take nothing out of the video, take the fact that communication, networking is key to success in Canada. You might still do all of this and things might still not turn out. You might still not land that job. It is fine. It is okay. But what is not okay is stopping. You have to keep trying. Honestly, you have to keep trying, because once you land that your first job in Canada, jobs are gonna keep coming. Jobs are gonna keep flowing as long as you put in the effort and the things that you have to do as a human being. All right, and I wish you guys all the best. I wish you guys all the luck in your job hunt. Honestly, I'm very passionate about this because I know I've been in this situation, so I understand. I pretty much understand. That is why I'm so passionate to ginger you guys to start putting in the work, to start doing the right thing, to start channeling your energy towards the right direction, so that you can start seeing amazing results for yourself. And I did hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, do not forget to give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please do so already. And if you have people that you think this video will be helpful to, please do well to share it with them. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.